Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is probably the biggest update that's ever been released in the history of Police Simulator Patrol Officers, and you may know which one I am talking about. And if you don't, of course, I am talking about the highway expansion. Now, I have finally been given permission to show this off to you, and I'm super excited to show you guys what is in this DLC. Now, bear in mind, this is a pre-release version, and I have been told explicitly in the email I got from Astragon that there will be an update to this version before release on or around the 10th of June. So what you are seeing here will 100% not be what you get in the final version. And in the email, it also explicitly said that there will be unannounced content coming. So what that is, I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be good stuff, but with that all being said, let's get into it and see what kind of stuff we can get into today. Now, this is going to probably be a little bit of a longer episode than normal because I'd like to actually show you as much as possible of the highway. So as you can see, we're actually in Brixton, but if I zoom out, we now have access to all of this highway, and there is a lot here, let me tell you. Yeah, we can actually start in quite a few places. If I switch over to the open patrol here, we can actually go from anywhere. We've got a station up in the north. We've got one over here. It's in the west. Then we've got another one in the south. And that one isn't really in the east. It's more like southeast. But anyway, we're not doing open patrol. We're just going to go back here because we are predominantly going to be on the highway for this episode. As that's what you guys are here for. So we could go for a night shift, but I'm thinking I'm going to go for a day shift. Reason is that way I will be able to show it off in all of its glory. And we're going to go for a 45-minute shift. So with that all being said, let's see what we can get into today. And 119, you can show me 1041, 108. So make sure the callouts are enabled. And I am hoping that the DLC vehicles are here. Astragon have already announced there will be 2 new vehicles coming with the highway expansion. Although they will not be free, you will have to pay for them. But let's go into the garage here and see if they are in this version I have. I'm hoping they are. So what do we have here? Do we have them? Yes, we do. There is one, the IPV. That is a classic police vehicle, and I'm already loving that. We have multiple... Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. We've got a German-themed skin. We've got Highway Patrol. And then we've got a British themed skin. I'm thinking we're going to keep it pretty default for this one. So we're going to go with the highway skin. But I want to also find the other vehicle for you as well, which is the EPV. And also has all the same skins. We've got the British themed one, we've got a German themed one, and we've got the default one. So for this episode, we're going to go back to the IPV because it looks absolutely fantastic. I love a classic police car. And let's just go ahead and sort our trunk out before we forget, otherwise that won't end up very well when we get to a incident. So we're going to have road flares, we're going to have traffic cones, and then we're going to go with some securing poles in case we get called to a major crime scene. Spike strips, because that is a new feature now. You can now spike vehicles. If you're in a pursuit, you can now take them down with spike strips. And we'll also go for some evidence markers. There we go. Let's get out on the highway and see what kind of stuff is going to come our way. And I do have to say, these rotators, I absolutely love rotators. They are amazing. I think every police vehicle should have them, if you ask me. Oh, do we have an accident over there? Looks like we do. Oh, we got a broken down vehicle right here. Okay. Right, this is going to be awkward. Right. 119, show me out of a broken down vehicle. Disable calls here. Right, so we need to wait for a bit of a gap here in the traffic. Is anyone going to let me over? I'm having to creep here so that they don't hit me. Okay. Can I get out? Okay, it doesn't want to let us out. How fantastic. Tell you what, whilst we're rush round to the rear of the broken down vehicle, that's better for us. And I think for our safety and the safety of the civilian, we are going to go ahead and close lane 1 here. There we are. So we'll place 1 over there. And we'll place 1 here. Okay, and I do actually have to level you guys. I've had access to this DLC for a little while. I was kindly invited by Astragon to test it out before even the content creators got access to it. So yeah, I was very humbled. Thank you to Astragon for inviting me out to test this. So yeah, this isn't entirely new to me, although I haven't played it a lot recently because I wanted to stick on the public version so I could show all that to you. But anyway, with that being said, afternoon sir, would you mind telling me what happened? Do you need help with your vehicle at all? Do you need me to call a tow truck? Yeah, sure sir, no problem, I can call out a tow vehicle. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Okay, Emmanuel Elliott, that is going to be valid. And he has dilated pupils. Okay, this isn't off to a good start. Oh, the vehicle's reported stolen, this is getting worse for him. Not looking good. Okay, sir, have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs that I should be made aware of? Okay, oh my gosh, he is literally on the limit. 0.080 to a T. It is your lucky day. I'm not going to charge you for it. It's supposed to be 0.08 or over, which you are at the limit, so you're going to get away with that one. Very lucky, although he is going in for driving a stolen vehicle anyway, so he's still getting arrested. And he's DUI amphetamines, so yeah. He's getting off a 1 charge and he'll be arrested for 2 other charges. Okay, sir. At this time, I'm going to be placing you under arrest for driving a stolen vehicle and for driving under the influence of amphetamines. Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed you by the state of Franklin, and that should cost you. Do you understand these rights? And do you have any questions for me, sir? Excellent. 119. 1 in custody. Okay, sir. Anything on me that's going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise? Okay, does he have a handgun permit? So let's have a look. He does not, so that is going to be another charge. Okay, sir. At this time, you're going to be getting an additional charge for possession of a firearm without a permit. $119. Can I get a 32 down to my current 20 for a 1015? 10-4 dispatch. Hey officer, thank you for coming out, do appreciate it. Oh, thank you very much. You can take the suspect from here. Okay, let's see if we've got anything inside this vehicle here before we get it towed. $119. Can I get a 1051 down to my current 20 for an impounded vehicle? $10-4 dispatch. Tell you what, just in case, we will cancel the tow and we'll get another one out just in case. Yeah, there's a little issue there because I was round the wrong side of the vehicle. We'll give it another go just to see if it does work. Although the tow trucks may not like to come out on the highway. We'll give it another whirl. Yeah, let's try again. Right, yeah, there's just a little teething issue. They are here. 10-4 dispatch. 119, that broken down vehicle is going to be clear, and lane 1 on the highway is going to be reopened over. Everything about this vehicle is absolutely fantastic, even down to the old style bars inside the vehicle, keeping the suspect in the back. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, like I said, I have seen this before, but when I saw this a while ago, yeah, a much earlier state development, as you guys can probably appreciate, and it has come a long way. And we have an accident on the other side of the road, so we're not going to get very far, we're literally going to go over here. 119, show me on the scene of an accident. Oh, that's quite a big accident as well. Oh my life. Right. Okay, looks like we're going to have to get to the scene on foot. Hard shoulder here is currently closed, it looks like, for maintenance of some sort. Okay, yeah, this is quite a serious accident. We have debris, we have multiple vehicles blocking traffic. Right, where are we going to start? We'll remove the debris first, I suppose, just to make sure that that's not going to cause any safety issues. There we are. Okay, quite a lot of debris around, so yeah, want to get this all cleared up first. And this is another new feature, you can actually pick up debris now off the floor. So it won't automatically despawn when the vehicle is picked up, so yeah, you do have to pick it up, or it will stay there, and you will get doxed points for it. So we're going to go around, going to pick up everything off the floor, make sure the highway is nice and clean, which it is. Perfect. We can now start interviewing people that were involved in the accident. Good evening, sir. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, Bjorn Matthews, that is going to be valid, and that is also going to be valid for India Golf Alpha 55. Okay, perfect. Sir, have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs that I should be made aware of? Okay, that's going to be DUI amphetamines. Alrighty, sir, for that specimen of breath you just provided, you have tested positive for amphetamines, so at this time I'm going to be placing you on arrest for driving under the influence of amphetamines. Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of Franklin at no extra cost to you. Do you understand these rights? And do you have any questions for me, sir? Excellent. 119, one in custody. Okay, sir. Anything on you that's going to poke me, hurt me, sick me, or otherwise? Okay, he's got a handgun. Let's see if he has a permit, which he does, so that is all good. 119, can I get a 32 down to my current 20 for a 1015? 10-4 dispatch. Okay, let's make sure which vehicle is his, and it's going to be a 2-door. 4 India Golf Alpha 55. Which is going to be this one. Okay, let's get this vehicle searched. Now we've got a tow truck on the way to remove it from the highway, because it is currently blocking traffic. $119, could I get a 1051 down to my current 20 for an impounded vehicle? Temple dispatch. Evening, ma'am. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, ma'am. Really do appreciate that. Okay, Magdalena Ferguson. That is going to be valid. And she does not have any insurance, and the license plate is expired. Okay, ma'am, at this time we're going to be getting 2 citations. The first citation is going to be for no valid insurance, and the second citation is going to be for an expired license plate, okay? Okay, ma'am, have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs that I should be made aware of? Okay, ma'am, just bear with me. I'll be back with you in a moment, okay? Okay, this female here can barely stand up. I'm gonna probably say DUI, but we will have to find out for sure. Evening, ma'am. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, ma'am. Really do appreciate that. Okay, Marilyn West, that is going to be expired. Okay, no valid insurance and expired ID, and I think that is the least of her worries. Okay, ma'am, have you consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs that I should be made aware of? Okay, 0.168, that is indeed DUI alcohol. Okay, ma'am. At this time, you're going to be in 2 citations. The first citation is going to be for an expired ID, and the second citation is going to be for no valid insurance. And on that specimen of breath you just provided, you blew a 0.168. The legal limit in the city of Brighton is 0.08. So I'm going to be placing you under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of Franklin at no extra cost to you. Do you understand his rights? And do you have any questions for me, ma'am? Excellent. 119, one in custody. Okay, ma'am. Anything on you that's going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise? Okay, 119. Can I get a 32 down to my current 20 for a 1015? 10-4 dispatch. Okay. Good evening, sir. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, sir. Really do appreciate that. Okay, Marvin Shimizu. That is going to be valid, and that is going to be expired. 7 Victor Victor 056. Okay, sir, at this time we're going to be getting a citation for no valid insurance. And have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs I should be made aware of? Alrighty, sir, just bear with me, and I'll be back with you in a moment, okay? Okay, 119. Can I get a 1051 down to my current 20 for an immobilised vehicle? 10-4 dispatch. Okay, this accident scene is going to be cleared up. And there we are, traffic should be freely moving again. 119, the accident scene is going to be code 4. Highway is going to be reopened. Traffic is moving over. And you can show me 10-8. Okay, what have we got here? Looks like another accident. Oh my god. These drivers are so dangerous. 119, she might have seen an accident. Okay, let's speak to witnesses, see what on earth happened. Evening, ma'am. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. Okay, Anna G, that is going to be expired, and that is definitely going to be expired to Sierra Romeo 718. Okay, ma'am, at this time you're going to be getting 2 citations. The first citation is going to be for an expired ID, and the second citation is going to be for no valid insurance, okay? Okay, ma'am, have you consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs I should be made aware of? Okay, ma'am. Just bear with me, and I'll be back with you in a moment, okay? Good evening, ma'am. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate it. Okay, you Reynolds, that's going to be valid, and that is going to be expired. 1 Lima Oscar 062. Okay, everything else is clear and valid except that expired insurance. Okay, ma'am. At this time, I'm going to be giving you a citation for no valid insurance, okay? Alrighty, ma'am. Have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs I should be made aware of? Alrighty, ma'am. Just bear with me, and I'll be back with you in a moment, okay? So I am liking the fact that they actually move off to the side of the highway here if they're involved in an accident. They don't just stand by their vehicles, except that female over there, but to be fair, she was in the breakdown lane here, so that is all good. And let's speak to this wonderful gentleman over here who can barely stand up straight. Good evening, sir. Commander Martin, Brighton Police Department. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir, thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, sir. Ready to appreciate it. Okay, Riyadh height, that is going to be valid. And that's also going to be valid. 0 Yankee Hotel Delta 01. Okay, perfect. Clear and valid. Sir, have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs that I should be made aware of? Okay, 0.157, so that's going to be DUI alcohol. Alrighty, sir. On that specimen of beverages provided, you blew 0.157. The legal limit in the city of Brighton is 0.08. So for that reason, you're going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. And anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one be appointed to you by the state of Franklin at no extra cost to you. Do you understand these rights? Do you have any questions for me, sir? Excellent. 119, one in custody. Okay, sir, anything on you that's going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise? Okay. Handgun, switchblade, and pocket knife. Well, he's all good on the handgun because he has a permit. However, you are going to be getting an additional charge, sir, for possession of a switchblade, okay? Alright, if you want to come with me, I'm going to place you in the back of my car, alright? Right, it looks like all these vehicles are going to need to be towed as well. No, none of them look drivable, to be honest. Okay, sir, mind your head for me. Okay. Okay, we are back. Did have a little game freeze on us there, but that is part and parcel of what can be expected on a pre-release build. Anywho, let's Yeah, get back on the highway again. See what else we can get ourselves into. 119, show me the 97 code 1 to that obstruction, over. Next question is, how far down do we have to go to get to it? Every so often there is a gap in the central reservation where we can make a U-turn. Okay, is there actually any chance of us having a gap to turn around here? Right, we're literally going the wrong way. Okay, here we are. Found a turnaround point. I'll be back with you guys when we get on scene. 119, show me on scene of that road obstruction, over. .119, that obstruction is going to be removed from the highway, and lanes 1 and 2 are going to be reopened, and you can show me code 4 and 10-8, over. Alrighty guys, that is going to be that for this first look at the Highway DLC expansion for Police Simulator Patrol Officers. We will be on this build from here on out, so we will be playing on this version now from here until the DLC releases on the 18th. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, there will be an update to this on or around the 10th. That has been confirmed to me in the email that I received from Astragon, and yeah, we will hopefully try to get in a few more things in the next episode. There's car chases, like I've said. We can set up roadblocks, we can hunt for drivers that are possibly under the influence of alcohol. We've got vehicles that obviously choose to flee from you. There's so much more that I can't even describe in the time that we have left for now, but I will be back with another episode at the usual time, which will be on Wednesday. On Monday we have an episode I've already got planned, which is going to be the version before this one, so that will not be the Highway, as I've already recorded that. This is sort of like a topical insert, if you will. I literally got an email from Astragon, I'm like, yeah, I'm on it. So that is what we've done now. But that is going to be it from me for this episode of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. And until the next episode, take care.